All-weather racing races 6 and 7. We've previewed race 6. We need to have a look at race number 7. 1650 is the trip, and it's a Class 4 event. Party every day. He's got the top weight of 133 again. Draws barrier number 1, and he just made a mess of the start last time. Handicapper hasn't missed Sky Supreme. He's up £10 for that win and goes to barrier 14. London Lucky Star on the class drop and returns to his preferred surface of the all-weather. Fun Legends down in grade. King's Race, a good second-up record. His win was ridden by Matthew Poon. Sonic Fighters on his all-weather debut. We've got Chunghwa Spirit, the pacifiers back on. Warlord's been encouraging the all-weather so far. Extra 450 for this race too. Crown Avenue, well supported last time. Zach gets aboard. He's won 3 from 7. And Well Dragon, his first look at 1,650 metres. Sky Supreme, Sonic Fighter, Cheerful Star, Crown Avenue. 4 runners, Tom, up to Chunghwa.
Now we saw Sky Supreme lead all of the way last time out and get a soft lead. He's expected to be somewhere there with the King's Race, who was a 5-time leader but actually did miss the start last time out to King's Race. Crown Avenue, when Zach Purton gets on board, he normally races a bit handier. That could be the case this time round from gate number 3. Double take there from Chunghwa Spirit in the middle, Unite Spirit on the inside. Party Every Day will be looking for a cleaner getaway than he got last time out. Warlord out on the 3 wide line there.
First one we'll look at is Party Every Day. Everything went wrong for him. It's like when you turn up at a party in fancy dress and no one else is wearing the costume. He couldn't get in, he was all over the place and did hit the line nicely, but his work's been good since, and he goes nicely, does a Party Every Day, so expect a better run this time. Sky Supreme bolted in that same race. Up £10 though, so they haven't missed him. Joe Moreira will stick with him, and he's drawn 14 this time. He drew barrier 1 last time, so he's going to find this a little bit more difficult. Chunghwa Spirit trialled really well, and he's a really well-rated horse at the moment. Matthew Chadwick aboard, and you can see the hold he's got on him. The horse is bolting at the moment. He's really full of himself, so expect a big run from him.
Here it is, Tom. Here's the replay where he was dressed up as a clown and everyone else arrived at the party in normal clothes.
Yeah, gate 8 is where we're looking at here, and he just was on an off day. Party Every Day was fairly short in the market to 2 at 3.1 and just completely botched the start and was never in it thereafter. But in total contrast, Sky Supreme was clear and bowling along. Joe pinched a break, and record shows he won by 3.5. He probably could have won by 6.5 or 7. Then there was a good lineup between Party Every Day, Unite Spirit, and also Crown Avenue on the outside. They battled it out for the minor positions. A little question I have around Party Every Day, Paul. Pulled up with a swollen left front leg. Hasn't had too much time to get over that.
Yeah, that's just a little query with him, but they wouldn't run him if they didn't think he was well enough. So, look, I've got him in the numbers, but not on a win line.
Warlord's had 2 starts on the all-weather. He's been racing pretty well on the all-weather too. John Size is his trainer. He caught up with Ed Sadler.
Warlord John, he's found his niche on the dirt.
He's racing with some heart on the dirt, and I mean, 1650 is a bit of an ask for him, but we have to go there anyway to try and see if he can get it. He's not that keen on the kickback, but eventually he gets in the clear, he'll run on okay.
He won quite impressively at his debut here in Hong Kong, but he hasn't won since then. Is he a horse that you've had to manage carefully?
Yeah, well, it's a little bit unusual. A horse when he's first starting a race in Hong Kong usually got a good future, but he's been disappointing, and so we'll try a few different things with him and see if we can change his mind.
Warlord and John Size, his thoughts on his runner, stepping up to 1650 for the first time. Tom, Cheerful Star, this is a trial from him. He's only had the 2 starts on the all-weather. Never too far away, but doesn't win out of turn.
No, he's very hard to catch. Just 1 from 29 through his career, but didn't mind the way he got to the line here. You can see him in those cheek pieces in the blue and white colours, just behind the horse to his outside, which is Go Gold Toby. Of course, was able to win the other day, and I thought he was held together here well enough, Cheerful Star, but I didn't find him in the mix, Paul.
No, me either. Just a quiet piece of work, wasn't it? Or trial here for him. Barrier 12 put me off. No, not for me.
One horse that did catch your eye, though, Paul, is Chunghwa Spirit. We're about to have a look at his trial. There's 2 in this race for Dennis Ship, and here he is on the 22nd of September, sharp at the end.
Really nice trial from him. He looks like he's come back to some form here. His last win was off 69. He's now down to a rating of 46, so he's dropped plenty of points, and if he's back to anywhere near his best, he should win this.
And he did win 2 in a row when he won up to 69, going back to March of last year. I think the way he's trialled here, the way he ran last start as well behind Leap of Faith. He was only beaten 3.5 lengths there. I thought he ran on really well between runners. So I think he's a big chance in this race as Chunghwa Spirit for Dealership, who does have 2 in the race.
He does. That was Vincey on the outside running on late in that trial too. He was placed through the week. Selections, Paul.
Well, yeah, I think Dealership can Cornella this race, so they're both really well rated horses and they both really like the surface. So Chunghwa Spirit and Crown Avenue. Chunghwa Spirit's actually paying the most of the 2. I think that's because Zach Purdon's on Crown Avenue, but I think Chunghwa Spirit can beat him. So 10 to beat 12, and then the 2 toppies who look the obvious ones, Party Every Day and Sky Supreme. Each way about Chunghwa Spirit at a double-figure price.
Yeah, Chunghwa Spirit on top for me. The pacifier goes back on. I think he's primed to win this race for Dealership and Matthew Chadwick. Sky Supreme, they didn't miss him with the handicap mark, went up 10 points, and here he is carrying 1-3-3 with gate 14, but got an easy lead and was able to win very well last time out. Party Every Day goes in only on a minor line, so too does Unite Spirit. The other one I entertained was King's Race at a big price, but 10, 2, 1 and 3.
All about Dealership for both Tom and Paul in race number 7, the last of the all-weather races for the day.